Hey, what's up, guys? Hey, the scariest thing on Halloween is not going to be at the haunted house. It's going to be what's going on in Soldiersville by a long shot. Let's go. Hey, glad to be back with you guys. Looking to be here one more time to talk a little bit more sports with you. I wish it was under better circumstances. We got the Chicago Bears going against the San Francisco 49ers. Here's the thing that's amazing about this. How do you have a team who has lost 4 straight games in a row and they're favored by 4 in your house? How is that possible? It's a sad day to be a Bears fan. It really is. We're almost at not no hope, but we're really close to falling off the cliff with the Bears. I mean, you're just really looking at the Bears ball club right now and say, how are they going to manufacture a win? Can they run the football enough against the 49ers to take time off the clock so they don't have to put the young quarterback back there in a position where he's down double digits and he has to try to throw the ball downfield? Because we know the Bears don't do well against a vaunted pass rush, and we got one a-coming with the 49ers. Mr. Bosa is back, and he's coming hunting, and this is going to be a problem for Justin Fields, because we just haven't figured out how to give this kid the opportunity to move in the pocket and get the football out. Is it just because we have wide receivers that cannot get separation? Is that part of the problem? Because I have yet to see this young quarterback put together a drive that looks like he's in command of what's going on. Now, don't get me wrong. We've seen some spark out of him. We've seen some great throws out of him. Nobody's denying his physical talent. But something is not clicking. Now we know, fortunately, unfortunately, and anytime anybody's ill, I don't want that to happen to anybody because this COVID is no joke. But we know Matt Nagy won't be on the sidelines. And we have the special teams coordinator, which I don't understand that. Why is he the interim head coach? Is that because Matt Nagy can be on the headset to him from home and he could just be walking around parodying what Matt Nagy is saying, like Sheldon did on The Big Bang Theory when he turned himself into a computer and he was just riding around the computer because he wasn't going to come out of his room anymore? So that's what we're going to have, just this interim sideline special teams coach walking around with a laptop. Like you try to show at meetings, and you hold the laptop up like this and you try to show everybody in the meeting what's going on. Is that what's going to be happening? Because this is going to be ridiculous. Why not bring Laser and give him the interim head coach job on the sidelines and let them call the games and do whatever they need to do? Because apparently whatever they have been doing is not working. The Bears are ranked 32nd, I believe, in offense. Let me make sure that is. Let me double check the bozo pewter here. I'll get back down to it. But yeah, so it's he's the most sacked quarterback in the NFL. The most sacked quarterback in the NFL. he's not going to last the season, y'all. He's already getting up slow. He's not going to last the season. So what are we going to do? Are we going to let him sit back there and keep getting battered? Because if that happens, I think they're going to make him gun shy. I mean, I know he's a tough guy, but this league, man, is no joke. When they see that you're going to flinch, they're going to come hunting for bear. And Joey Bosa and this defense, this is a really good defensive front we got going up against a bad Bears offensive line. This could be problems for our young quarterback. Now, here's the funny part about this, right? You got Garoppolo for the 49ers, who's not playing well at all. And it's believed by coming into Soldier Field that Kyle Shanahan believes Jimmy Garoppolo, who has not played well, gives them the best chance to win in this ballgame. So they're rolling out a guy who has lost 4 straight games. 4. Coming into Soldier Field. And they're saying they're giving them 4 points. So this is a full touchdown swing against the Bears. They're saying the Bears are a touchdown down regardless. I don't know of any disrespect that's worse than what we're going to see. Right now, you look at what Jimmy G, he looks indecisive right now. Right? He said, let's look at the stats. And he's completing just 64.8% of his throws and averaging only 7.6 yards. Okay, under 8 yards per attempt. Where's Trey Lance? He's a number 3 overall pick. Why aren't they running him out there? That's because Kyle Shanahan believes Trey Lance is not ready, just like we should understand that Justin Fields is not ready. They're going to send this blitz off Justin Fields' left side because he hasn't picked it up yet. Just like he got smacked upside the head last week. He got smacked upside the head the first time he inserted. Remember when he got hit and his helmet flew off when his headband came flying? You remember that hit? That we all went, oh my God. Remember that one? Yeah, well, okay. Do we want to continue to see those? Because that's what's about to happen. Joey Bosa is coming a hunting. That's what he's doing. And this is not going to be pretty at all. So we'll see what's going to happen. Lance is back from a knee sprain he had. So we'll see. He's going to get some run in there. We'll see what happens. The Bears defense has been pretty decent. You got Robert Quinn coming back off of COVID protocol. That's going to be good. Now Akim Hicks is back. But now we see the other part of the tandem, Kallil Mack, is not going to be out there. This is the first time Kallil Mack's missed really significant time since 2018. And he and Robert Quinn have been leading the NFL in sacks. They have been playing really well, getting after it up front. But now you got Kallil Mack missing. That's going to be a big loss for the Chicago Bears. Now, we know the glue is back, and that's Akim Hicks. Hopefully, he can play and play a full game and be effective, because when Akim Hicks is in there, that shuts all that nonsense down on the inside. And there's not all this free running and everything else that's been going on like usually happens. That's what's been happening to the Bears, where they're getting gashed. So we're going to look and see that this Bears defensive line should do well. I'm hoping that they can get after Garoppolo, and then hoping that somehow or another they can keep this sack total going on, because they're going to have to keep the 49ers off the field. You've got, like I said, Nick Bosa's back from that ACL from week 2 of last year. Who else is coming? We see right now they had a young guy playing right tackle, Mike Galinci, and they both have been struggling right there. Daniel Brunskill has been struggling. So this should be an offensive line that the Bears can get after a little bit. So you're seeing two teams who are sort of parallel to each other, but we still see that the Bears have played so bad that they're home dogs. I'm amazed by that That's absolutely amazing to me. The Bears have been pretty good before last week's game about protecting the football. They were +2. Now they're -2. So, you're giving the ball away 5 times. That's going to skew the stats. We're going to hope that they're going to put the ball into the running backs' bellies and they're going to run and burn some of this clock. That's what I'm hoping is going to happen. Now, I'm hoping that we don't see the young fella dropping back in the 7-step drop and patting the ball like he's a guy from the 70s back there, like slinging it down there like he's Sammy Baugh or something. Because if he's sitting back in the pocket patting the football, it's going to be a long, long day for the Chicago Bears. Anyway. Let's look at something else about with the Bears. I'm trying to check some stats. I'm trying to find something in here that's going to make me go, oh, it's going to turn out okay. No, I don't think so. All right, so here it is. So the Bears' red zone defense has been pretty good. They're allowing teams to score a little bit above 50% in the red zone, which is really pretty good. And they've been doing okay. So they have been playing good defense. Now, the problem is that the Bears on offense are the worst team in the league on third down. What does this equate? Why do I put both those stats out at the same time? Well, if you're not converting third downs, that means your defense is back on the field. And you're putting them in a position to play when they're tired and when they start getting down near the goal line, even though they've been playing solidly up to this point. At some point in time, that defense is going to get wore out, and all of a sudden they're going to become a sieve. And you're going to start seeing guys get injured, start seeing guys go down. We have to be better with the football. That's just what has to happen. We have to be better. We have to control the football. Justin Fields cannot just chuck this ball down there like he's playing Frisbee, because that's literally what these passes look like. Did you see the one that the safety caught for Tampa Bay? It was like Justin Fields was playing Frisbee golf, and he just threw that thing down there and hung in the air, and the wide receiver was running around looking for it like this. And I could have caught that ball. I could have caught that ball out there, as long as I didn't have to run. Because if I have to run, it's going to be a problem. But I don't know, man. It's going to be interesting here to see, can Justin Fields keep the ball out of the other team's hands. If we can do that, it's going to have a chance to win. Because the 49ers are nowhere near good. Nowhere near good. They're nowhere great down there offensively, so the Bears are going to get their opportunities too. So this is one of these games that is just going to be who is not going to make the big mistake on top of the big mistake on top of another mistake. If we can do that and not make huge mistakes, we have a chance to win this. Now, we have to get Khalil Herbert the football. He has showed that he can carry the rock. This kid is playing really well. What is he, a 4th-round pick or a 6th-round pick? I can't remember. You got Jimmy Graham is still going to be gone. So you got to look at it. You got to have a guy like Khalil Herbert. You got to give him the football. You got to feed it to him. You just got to feed it to him. Run this football, run this football, run this football. That's what we need to do. 49ers, for the most part, don't have a big rash of injuries. It's not that big of a deal. Let's see, George Kittle's won't be out there. He's still injured with that calf injury. So for the most part, this should be a game that the Bears can win. However, I have a feeling, even though the Bears have beaten teams that they should have beat, like the Bengals, the Lions, Raiders, I don't know. I think they're in such a slide right now that this is a game that they're going to figure out a way to give it away. Let's see what the betting lines are right quick. I should be happier. I'm not as happier. Let's see. They're saying this is going to be a low-scoring game, guys. They're looking at 39.5 as a total. Got to give up 4 to bet the 49ers. Neither one of these teams really scored that much. Let's see. Let's see what else. Anything else on here? 49ers have been scoring 22.5 points a game compared to the 23 per matchup the Bears give up. So whoever gets to 21 or 24 first is going to win this football game. That's just where it's going to be. So I don't know, but we're going to see. So anyway, I wish I could be happier about this. It's just really tough being a Bears fan. I mean, it really is. I mean, wait, where's my meme at? Let me go find it. Is this it right here? Look at Michael Jordan. Is he that way? No, it's this way. Let me see. He's that way. Look how sad that looks. Look at Michael Jordan just crying. Because we remember on the South Side, on the lakefront, when you were proud to be a Bears fan. I'm telling y'all right now, man, it's time to break out the bags. If they get blown out by this 49ers team, it's time to be on revolt. It really is. Because this is bad. And it's going to continue to be bad. So anyway, just wanted to get on here. Oh, and I know it is a sad show. It ain't a laugh in this show, but it's just going to be sad tomorrow. So anyway, guys, I want you guys to have a great day tomorrow. I want you guys to enjoy being able to watch football. If the trick-or-treaters are coming by, make sure you give them the big candy bars. Don't give out the little ones. You know what I'm saying? That's just wrong. Giving out the little miniatures. Be the guy to give them out the full candy bars. You know what I'm saying? And if you're like me, you want to save the almond joys for yourself, because I'm out of school and I'm like them. Love you guys. We'll see you next time. I'm Jay Thomas. I'm out.